And good afternoon and welcome to the second half of our Saturday soccer doubleheader here on the NFHS Network. It is time for Webb School of California Soccer with the Gulls hosting Saddleback Valley Christian. Good afternoon, I'm Frank Dariano along with Grace Wong and Jules Romeo. And we have boys soccer underway here between Saddleback Valley Christian and Webb. Nice attempt there. And the Gulls already challenging. Big save there. A couple of big ones started off here from the goalkeeper for Saddleback. Number 1, Gus Garcia. Moved ahead. Saddleback scoreless on the year, or winless on the year rather, 0-4-1. The Gulls 6-1-2 off to a great start under new head coach Greg Gherkin. Toss in, headed back. Again, if you were just joining us, we had our win for the girls on our first match. Webb defeated Saddleback by a score of 3-1. Webb defeating a Saddleback squad that was not up to full capacity and only 9 players on the pitch. Their one goal coming on a penalty kick by Miche Carpentier. Gulls playing that. There's Lawrence Tsumi. Cross in. Hits the crossbar on the attempt by Liam Gherkin. A clear, crisp day here for our Saturday soccer doubleheader. Back at Wyatt Albert. Cross it in. Good response there from Kellen Wilmore. And now Yobar's Mira to Gherkin. Back ahead, Cole Seago. And on ahead, Jonas Gherkin. All the way to the back line, Frank Hu. And Saddleback back at it. Gauls maintain it though. Satsumi. Otaka trying to get the leg into it. Back to Nick Jung. Long run here, Saddleback. Shot. Picked up by Ramos Wu. And Ramos Wu in. Backup goalie. Filling in for the injured RJ Dookie. Albert. Back to Yancey. Wide Albert back into it. Albert, great run here. Passes forward. Back to Albert. Looking for a shot in the clear. Wilmore. Satsumi. Albert. And cleared away. The Gauls maintaining great offensive pressure here. Satsumi. Forced on. Throw in upcoming here. Kick for the Gauls. Kick forward. Nice head back by Saddleback's Jono Aroldis. Gauls stay on it. But out of bounds. Last touch by Wilmore. Ball goes back to the Warriors. The play here. Shot on goal. Big block. Ramos Wu. Very well played. Corner kick coming in. Crossed. Headed away by the Gauls. But Saddleback will maintain it. Head back Nick Jung. Back to the Warriors. Dangerous play. Danger averted there. Callan Wilmore. Back to Colsigo. Up to wide Albert. Albert, quick pass. Back on and too far on that pass from Jonas Gherkin. Forward, here's a chance here. Gherkin cleared away wisely by Daniel Vega for Saddleback. Throw in. Back out. Saddleback back at it. Pass up to Bisnar. Long play now, Gus Garcia. Out to Joseph Musi. It is Christian Sevilla in goal for Saddleback. Big header. Yolbars Mira. On to Gherkin. To Satsumi. Back to Gherkin. Jonas Gherkin. It'll be out. Gauls quickly pass it in. Wide Albert. Satsumi. Lawrence Satsumi. Blocked away Sevilla. Gherkin, cross in. Too far. Play goes back. Sevilla boots it away. Back to the Gauls. Chance for Gherkin here. Cleared back up. Headed on. And back out into touch. Kellen Wilmore will throw it in. Big kick, Sevilla. Nick Jung, the first one there, though. Wilmore can't keep it in bounds. On Gherkin. Brother Liam. And now the Gauls on the move. Gherkin. Too high on the shot on goal by Jonas Gherkin. Goal kick, Sevilla. To midfield. Mira gets a leg into it. And the Gauls back at it. Otaka. Satsumi back to Otaka. Seago. Ball out of bounds now. Throw in for Daniel Vega. Vega on, cleared. Otaka on the run along the far side. Gherkin. Liam Gherkin. Freshman and younger brother of Jonas Gherkin. The two sons on the team of head coach Greg Gherkin. A hard collision there. Gauls will get the ball back. Mira to boot it. Ahead. Shot. Wide on the header by Jonas Gherkin, rather. Mira. Yolbars couldn't get it up to Albert, though. Through. Jung. Satsumi. Satsumi. Headed down. Mira. Yolbars Mira. Mira still with it. Up to Otaka. Wilmore. On the long side for Gherkin. Back to Wilmore. Satsumi. Trying to work it through to Gherkin or Albert. Mira keeps it in the Saddleback side of the pitch. Very good pressure from the Gauls. Keeping the ball away from the Warriors. As Satsumi goes on to Albert. Wide Albert. Kicked away wisely. Christian Sevilla. Now the ball heading deep into Gauls territory. A chance here for the Warriors. Good defense, Frank Hu. On to Colsigo. Otaka, Sigo, Satsumi. Sigo. Colton Bisnar putting up a good challenge there to Colsigo. Throw in. Gherkin. Up to Mira. On the far wing, Wilmore. Wilmore. Cross in, looking for Satsumi. Back out to Albert. Wide Albert. Just wide of the goal. Sevilla on. Warriors will get the header. Satsumi fighting for it and wins it back. Back to Gherkin. Gauls stay with it. Otaka trying to stay on it. Saddleback getting it back though. Luke Gonzalez into the game now for the Gauls. Satsumi. Lawrence Satsumi. Cross in, wide Albert. Headed back out on the corner to Satsumi. Works around him, Lawrence Satsumi. Wisely pushed out of bounds. by Saddleback's Jono Arnoldus. Corner kick here. Kick in. Wide Albert, just wide. Wants to land that head goal. Short kick in and on. Gulls will get it back. Otaka, Gherkin. On to Wilmore. Right. Wilmore saves it. Cross. Looking for Albert. Now Gherkin stays with it. Gherkin, Satsumi. Otaka. And saved. Third save of the game for Christian Sevilla. Gulls have a few reserves warming up on the sidelines. Takamura and Cole Murray Bruce among them. But Gherkin moving on to his brother Liam, back to brother Jonas. Liam back out to Wilmore. Kellen Wilmore centers, looking for frustration there. 3 straight attempts to head it in by Wyatt Albert. Denied each time. And the stalemate still here, just over halfway through the first half. Nick Young clears it away. Throw in. Nicely challenged by Cole Seago. And on to Luke Gonzalez. Cleared away. Substitutions now. Takamura coming in, replacing Lawrence Tsumi. Gherkin. Mira. Two sets of brothers on this Gaul squad. The Gherkin brothers, Jonas and Liam, and the Mira brothers, Yolbars and Takam. Headed up Saddleback. Ahead, Gherkin to Gherkin. Back through, wide Albert with a chance, perhaps. Albert blocked off. Christian Sevilla has been tested time and again. He's risen to the occasion. His 4th save of the game. Kick on here to midcourt. Gherkin trying to work at it, as is Gonzalez and Albert. Gall showing pressure, and they'll kick it back to Sevilla, who'll go far pitch. It stays in bounds, now goes out. Last touch by Saddleback. Wide Albert. On. Gonzalez. Pass through. Back into Webb territory. Saddleback stays on it. Gabe Barris there. The Warriors staying with it. Bringing out the defense from Nick Jung. Pass through all the way to Ramos Wu. On near to Luke Gonzalez. And that one never made it in. Goes back out. Thrown in. Gherkin. Contested by Mira and Gonzalez up to Liam Gherkin. On, looking for Albert or Gonzalez. Albert shoots. Blocked. Plenty of chances ongoing for Wyatt Albert. His fourth shot on goal of the half. And still it remains 0-0. Pass through to Gonzalez. That one, just went over the line, out of bounds. To number 13, Daniel Vega throwing it in. Gauls quickly get it back. Warriors now get it back. Through. Gherkin. Jonas Gherkin, still with it. Wisely cleared by Arnoldus, but the Gauls will stay with it. Colsigo. Otaka. Wilmore. Gherkin. Gherkin shoots, blocked. Gherkin back at it. Wyatt Albert, perhaps a chance here. Cleared away. Wyatt Albert giving Saddleback all sorts of headaches here. Gherkin taken down. And now the ref blows the whistle. It'll be a free kick. Goal kick there. Up. Saddleback still with it. Good defense, Jonas Gherkin, to get in on it. But the ball will remain Saddleback's. Big throw in coming in here. Jono Arnoldus for the Warriors. Put some force into this one. The header deflected away by Webb. Gauls keep it in bounds. Booted ahead, looking for Wyatt Albert. He's got it. Albert with Gonzalez ahead of him. Clears it too far ahead of Gonzalez. But smart move by Albert to get in on it and get the ball out of danger. Mira with the header. Ball goes out again. Lawrence Satsumi looking to come back into the game along, and Cole Murray Bruce into the game now. They'll replace Liam Gherkin and Ryan Otaka. Here comes the throw in from Wyatt Albert. Well into the crease, up. Long shot. Big boot there from Yolbar's Mira. That one was on its way up into the San Gabriel Mountains. Nearing the end of the first half here, no score, but plenty of chances. It has been a very strong half for Saddleback goalie Christian Sevilla. Collision. Satsumi misses the challenge. Danger here, but cleared away. Gonzalez gets back on it. Ahead to Satsumi. Can he control it? He may have a chance here. Satsumi slides down. Loses his footing. Sevilla picks it back up. Gonzalez. On the wing for Gherkin. Sevilla gets there first. And that is a rough collision between Sevilla and Gherkin. And Jonas Gherkin is slow to get up. It was a mid-air collision between him and Sevilla. Gherkin still down. He appeared to be favoring his shoulder. Gherkin's still down. Yeah, they bring him up. No real limp and definitely favoring that left shoulder is Liam Gherkin. Or Jonas Gherkin, I should say. Brother Liam running back out onto the field. So play resumes now. Boot on Sevilla. Boot up. Satsumi with the header to Albert. Quickly up to Gonzalez. On the head to Liam Gherkin. Stays with it to Gonzalez. Just wide. Luke Gonzalez. Header, Jung going the other way. Wilmore will drop back to bring it ahead. Dangerous play here for the Gauls. Satsumi responds, though. Wilmore along the far pitch, up to Albert. Sevilla gets there first. On to Luke Gonzalez. Gonzalez on, cleared away by Saddleback. Up and over. On the touch by Lawrence Satsumi. Corner kick now for the Gauls. Liam Gherkin will send it. Cross in from Gherkin. Gonzalez went for it. Albert stays with it, though. Gherkin centers. Looking for Jung. Nick Jung. Blocked away, but Gonzalez stays with it. Another chance here for the Webb. Gauls, perhaps. Staying on it. Mira. Gherkin. Draws the keeper out. Big save. And way up high. Luke Gonzalez. Wise move, though, to draw Sevilla out of the cage. As the score remains 0-0 here in the closing minutes of the first half. Throw in coming in. Wilmore boots it on. Cross through. Potential break for Saddleback. Nick Jung gets there, too. Goal kick coming up for Ramos Wu. Take it back, it'll be Nick Jung doing the honors. Really put some boot into it. Down by Mira. Back to Wilmore. Wilmore up to Gherkin. Gherkin ahead to Satsumi. On Bruce. Cole Murray Bruce there. Out on the far side. Throw in. Headed up. Headed on. And the Gauls clear it away. And Luke Gonzalez has some space if he has the speed. Advances it to Seago, who gets it to Albert. And Albert punched out of bounds Daniel Vernola. And that will do it for the first half. Plenty of big chances for the Gauls, but great goalkeeping by Christian Sevilla keeps it at a 0-0 game here. You're watching Webb School of California Soccer, the second half of our Soccer Saturday doubleheader here, live from Faculty Field. We will be back in just a minute. Second half action just about to begin here. We'd like to thank our sponsors. First, our official network sponsor, Wilmington Trust. With more than 100 years in the corporate trust business, Wilmington Trust with Southern California locations in Los Angeles and Costa Mesa. The Web Schools Online Spirit Store is the only place to find official Web Athletics gear. Visit the Athletics tab at web.org and click on Web Athletics Spirit Store to support your Gulls. Claremont Modern Dentistry. Web fans, for all your dental needs, look no further than Claremont Modern Dentistry at 405 West Foothill Boulevard, Suite 104 in Claremont. Claremont Modern Dentistry, where your smile makes us smile. Empire Nissan in Ontario, a proud sponsor of Web Athletics. Empire at 1377 Kettering Drive in Ontario, winner of the prestigious Nissan Global Award for 2016, is one of the top Nissan dealerships in the world for sales, customer satisfaction, and owner loyalty. Wheeler Stephan Sotheby's International Realty, the official realtor of Web Athletics. Stop by their office at 500 Foothill Boulevard in Claremont. Ask for Jeff Hamill or Nicholas Neese. The Doubletree by Hilton Claremont at 555 Foothill Boulevard in Claremont features custom designed beds, flat screen TVs, and free Wi-Fi in every room, just minutes from campus, Claremont Village, and the Claremont Colleges. And Hendricks Pharmacy at 137 North Harvard Avenue in Claremont, your family-owned and operated pharmacy in the heart of Claremont Village, featuring an international travel clinic for all your international travel needs. Second half action again here coming up between Webb and Saddleback Valley Christian. No score here. Frank Dariano here with you. Jules Romeo working the camera. Grace Wong on the production duties. And the Gulls had plenty of chances to break this game open before the second half started. A passionate talking to the Gulls got from head coach Greg Gherkin. Among them, shots on goal. One for Luke Gonzalez, 2 for Jonas Gherkin, 4 for Wyatt Albert, 1 for Liam Gherkin, and big saves aplenty for Saddleback's Christian Sevilla. Ramos Wu tested just once in goal for Webb, and he made the most of it. A scoreless tie as we go into the second half. Again, the Gulls have played great defense all year long, but their ability to close games on offense has been their Achilles heel so far. Mira ahead on a run to Kellen Wilmore. Wilmore in. Gherkin. Wyatt Albert. Cross. Looking for Gonzalez. Up and too high for Luke Gonzalez. On. Out to Max Koch. Thrown in. Satsumi edged on, but back to Webb. Mira looking for a way through. Gulls will keep the ball. Albert with the kick here. Wide Albert. Up. All the way to Sevilla. Nick Jung. And pressured on to Yancey. Dean Yancey there. On up. Good pressure there from Satsumi. Yancey. On up. Missed there by Saddleback. Nick Jung try to get an angle on it, but the ball sails close. Offsides. Takamura with the kick here. Cross comes in. All the way out to Liam Gherkin. Gherkin brings it back. Now back out. Nice footwork. Gherkin slid away and out. Throw in wide Albert towards the goal. And handed down and then punched out. Nice play there. Roll on. Jung. Up to Liam Gherkin. Wilmore. Good contest and a push. It'll be Webb ball. After Wilmore was pushed, Takamura will boot it. Center going straight towards the keeper, right in the hands of Sevilla. Throws it in. Gherkin. Out of bounds. Last touch by Saddleback. Wilmore back in. Satsumi. Mira. On the far sideline, Mira. Too far in, Mira will stay on it. Ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick. Gonzalez. Luke Gonzalez stays with it. Yobar's Mira. On to Satsumi. To Gherkin. Gherkin crossed to Wilmore. Back in. And before Satsumi could get there, Sevilla got his hands on it again. Challenge here from Saddleback. Gulls respond. Get it up to Satsumi. Satsumi cross ahead. Still no score in this game, coming up on 50 minutes into it. Mira ahead. Gonzalez cross. Wyatt Alberts. No good. Big save there. Gherkin. And it goes wide. Two more key chances. Wyatt Albert and Liam Gherkin. And what is it going to take for the Gulls to break through here on Christian Sevilla? Satsumi on the header, back up to Luke Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the head to a streaking Kellen Wilmore. Wilmore brings it back. Wilmore sets it up, back to Satsumi with two defenders on him. He stays with it. Mira, boot through Takamura. Palmed down by Sevilla. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Webb. Throw in goes in. Nice block there from Mira. Albert and Gherkin working for it. Now Wilmore almost tripped up. And the Gulls get it back. Colsigo. Pushed forward. Takamura. Gonzalez. Out to Wyatt Albert. Albert with a chance. Albert. Chance for Satsumi. Got it! Lawrence Satsumi breaks the game open. 1-0 Gulls lead it. The goal coming in the 51st minute on the assist from Albert. And the stalemate finally broken open. Collision there on Mira. The ball pings around. Cross ahead. All the way up, trying to make a clear. Shoot, good! On the clearance, Liam Gherkin. On the assist from Kellen Wilmore. Two goals in a matter of minutes. And just like that, the Gulls back up 2-0. Satsumi. The two quick goals firing up Webb. Murray Bruce. Mira. Up to Gherkin. Gherkin crossing. Satsumi. Cross in. Murray Bruce and wisely Ramos Wu streaks out of the cage and jumps on it. Wu, big high boot into SVC territory. Up. And back to Caudillo. Caudillo kicks it back to Sevilla. Gherkin. Centers. Looking for Satsumi. Goes too far, though. High shot. Colstigo trying to catch up to it. Saddleback with a chance here, perhaps. Looking for the boot. Nice defense. Jonas Gherkin back into the game. Making a strong defensive play. Wyatt Albert. Staying with it. Gets it on to Kellen Wilmore. Right back to Albert. Wyatt Albert. Short pass. And the ball will go back to Saddleback. Ball low. Headed on Yolmars Mira. Ahead now. Gherkin. Back at it. Wyatt Albert. Too high. Substitution for Webb. Ryan Otaka back into the game for Takamura. Good move by Gherkin. Ahead and out. Murray Bruce will have to struggle to get back to it. He does, though. Good play for Cody Murray Bruce. Out of bounds, last touch by Webb. Gulls lead it 2-0. Closing in on the final 20 minutes of the game. And they've got to be feeling pretty good about themselves right now. Defense has definitely been the Gulls' strong point this year. Webb has recorded 6 shutouts so far this season. Run ahead. Otaka. Nick Jung. Boot ahead. That boot hit an SVC player in the face, it would appear, as the ball goes out of bounds. Play on here. Wyatt Albert. Gherkin tries to respond, but SVC boots it back to Cole Seago. Seago. Ramos Wu. Nice kick back to midfield. Satsumi. Mira clears it side to Kellen Wilmore. Wilmore ahead to Otaka, ahead to Gherkin. Gherkin, see if he can clear it. But a good challenge from Jono Arnoldus of SVC. Gherkin gets back on it though. Gherkin. Liam Gherkin. Punches. Albert! Goal! Wyatt Albert from Liam Gherkin. And the Gulls are up 3-0. That goal coming in the 60th minute. And finally, Wyatt Albert breaks through. Well, 3 goals in the span of 9 minutes. Gulls are now firmly in control. Gherkin. It has been a good day so far for the Gulls. Vivian Webb defeating Saddleback this morning 3-1. And now the Webb boys have broken this one open. Ball out. Throw in deep in Gulls territory for this one. Gulls defense will have to be ready. The header missed by Saddleback. Wyatt Albert picks it up, and he's on the move fast, crosses midfield. And on to a streaking Liam Gherkin. Gulls cross in, blocked away, but Wilmore will cross it back in. Back out to Gherkin. Back at it. Now Jonas Gherkin stays with it. Good ball to Satsumi. Lawrence Satsumi! Blocked away by Sevilla. Well, by our count, 8 saves on the day for Sevilla. You got to hand it to him. He's played brilliantly, but the Gulls have finally gotten to him 3 goals in this second half. Throw in coming up. Jonas Gherkin. Jonas still on the run. Still with it. Stays with it. Works through the defense. Jonas Gherkin. Passes. Albert whiffs. Again. Gulls will keep at it. On the far side, Satsumi tries the very near cross. Saddleback gets it back. Cross in. Ramos Wu picks it up. Throw in. Play on. Gus Garcia. Long play, Cole Seago, Satsumi. On to Wyatt Albert. Too far ahead, though. Sevilla picks it up. Long play. Hits the crossbar. Ramos Wu. Good recovery there for the keeper. Back to it. Albert with Gherkin and Satsumi ahead of him. Ball goes out of bounds. Gall's making substitutions now. Luke Gonzalez and Zach Hammond coming in. For Liam Gherkin and Lawrence Satsumi. Long play. Well ahead of everyone. Wu will scoop it up. Quick pass to Wilmore. Wilmore responds brilliantly. The Warriors take it back, though. Uh-oh, dangerous play. Chance here for Saddleback. Strong defense and wide on the shot by Ari Caudillo. Gonzalez, no Wyatt with the header. Now Gherkin back at it. Gonzalez. Otaka. On to Wilmore. Shoot. Good! Second goal for Wyatt Albert. 67th minute on the goal for Wyatt Albert. On again, Luke Gonzalez. Ahead here. Too far ahead, though. Gonzalez trying to get behind it. Gets all the way to the keeper before Sevilla picks it up. Four 0 Gulls lead. 2 goals from Wyatt Albert. 1 each from Lawrence Satsumi and Liam Gherkin. Ramos Wu responds there. Too far. Back up to Hammond. Up to Gonzalez. On again. Satsumi. Ahead. Otaka. Gonzalez. Pushed ahead now. Gus Garcia. Garcia. Nick Jung staying with him. Strong defense, Nick Jung. Mira. Great defense there. Nick Jung and then Yobar's Mira. Mira boots it ahead. Kellen Wilmore. Luke Gonzalez. Ryan Otaka. Back to Gonzalez. Behind him, though. Ramos Wu gets a hand on it. Satsumi. Satsumi. On. Wilmore. Wilmore up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez cross. Satsumi. And saved by Sevilla. Too far. Closing in on the final minutes of this game. Barring some huge miracle here, the Gulls are going to go to 7-1-2 on the season. Both boys and girls teams will have one more match before winter break, and that'll be Tuesday down at Samuele Academy. Actually, take it back. The boys will be at home for that Samuele game. The girls will be on the road. Good correction there for Kellen Wilmore. The ball goes out of bounds. Substitutions again now for Webb. Takamura. Liam Gherkin back into the game. Ahead. Chance here for Saddleback. Too far out to the right, though. Good play in the back line. Kellen Wilmore. And clears it ahead to Luke Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Back to Otaka. On to Gherkin. Can he get there in time? Cleared away. Smart play, though. Jung ahead to Liam Gherkin on a break. Gherkin looking across to Gonzalez after being pushed out by Cole Sexton. Cody Murray Bruce coming back in the game for Yolbars Mira. Throw in. Cleared away by SVC. Ryan Otaka challenges. Taken back Cole Seago. On. Cross forward. Back at it. Bruce worked through it, shot, and that's a goal. Well, Saddleback on the board thanks to a goal by Jono Arnoldus in the 75th minute. But the score remains 4-1, Gulls. Quick start here. Gonzalez. Wilmore back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Seago. Otaka back to Gonzalez. Trying to clear it out. Seago to Gonzalez. Good footwork there. And the Gulls now with Nick Jungway up front. Albert back on defense. And just to keep the pressure on, putting Nick Jung up front. Gulls offense on the move. Cross to Kellen Wilmore. Gets there in time, keeps it going. Kellen Wilmore. And out of bounds. Corner kick coming in. It'll be Liam Gherkin doing the honors. Cross. Too far. Jung. Palm back to Sevilla. Long pass. Wyatt Albert heads it on. And Ramos Wu will fade back and land on it. Quickly rolls ahead to Kellen Wilmore. Wilmore. Nick Jung looking to get around it. Instead it's Luke Gonzalez. Otaka. Luke Gonzalez. No goal. On an offsides call, no goal there. Gherkin. Gherkin. Booted ahead. Closing minutes of the game. Throw in. Out to Mira. Right back to Webb. Final minute of the game. A barrage of scoring chances in the first half. Paid dividends in the second half. As the Gauls closing in on a 4-1 victory here over Saddleback Valley Christian. Defense here for Gherkin. And up to Luke Gonzalez. Nick Jung passes up to Wilmore. Too far, though. Punched back by Sexton. Out of bounds. Wilmore will throw in. To Wyatt Albert. And he'll kick it back to Duke, to Wu. Could be the final boot of the game. Punched along, Nick Jung. Throw in. Otaka. Gonzalez. Still with it, Gonzalez. Kicks. Up high. Referee checking his watch. Throw into Gherkin. Center. Punched back out. Gauls stay on it. Jung. Passes into Gherkin. Stolen away there. Jung and Gherkin stay on it, though. Back out. Wilmore. Mira. Whiff there. Gherkin. And that one goes out of bounds. Final seconds of the game. And that is gonna do it. Webb School of California defeats Saddleback Valley Christian by a score of 4-1 and completes a sweep of the Warriors. We'd like to thank the Webb Athletics Broadcasting Network, sponsor Wilmington Trust, with Southern California locations in Los Angeles and Costa Mesa, for being our network sponsor. The Webb School's online spirit store, the only place to find official Webb Athletics gear. Visit the athletics tab at webb.org and click on Webb Athletics Spirit Store to support your Gauls. Claremont Modern Dentistry at 405 West Foothill Boulevard in Claremont, where your smile makes us smile. Claremont Modern Dentistry. Empire Nissan in Ontario, winner of the 2016 Nissan Global Award. Empire Nissan, 1377 Kettering Drive in Ontario. Jeff Hamill and Nicholas Neese at Wheeler Stephan Sotheby's International Realty. At 500 Foothill Boulevard in Claremont, the official realtor of Webb Athletics, and the DoubleTree by Hilton Claremont. Located just minutes from campus, Claremont Village and the Claremont Colleges, the DoubleTree at 555 Foothill Boulevard in Claremont, and Hendricks Pharmacy at 137 North Harvard Avenue in Claremont, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy in the heart of Claremont Village. We'd like to thank these sponsors for their ongoing generous support of Webb School Athletics. We thank you for joining us for this contest. Hope to have you for another broadcast of Webb School Athletics. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday when Vivian Webb Water Polo hosts West Covina at 3:15 p.m. That'll be our final broadcast before winter break. Follow us on Twitter at Webb Sports for the latest Webb Athletics news, and check out nfhsnetwork.com and web.org/athletics and the nfhsnetwork.com for post-game interviews, highlights, and game recaps. For a full calendar of upcoming broadcasts, visit nfhsnetwork.com and search for the Webb Schools. For the NFHS Network support staff, Grace Wong, Jules Romeo, and the rest of the Webb Schools community, this is Frank Dariano. Again, the final score from Faculty Field, Webb School of California 4 and Saddleback Valley Christian 1. Have a good afternoon.